persons: first person, second person, third person. And in these columns and rows we see pronouns singular and plural. First person I, we, singular, plural. Second person you, singular, plural. Third person he, she, it, they, singular, plural. All the pronouns are categorized as persons. Let's discuss about first person. First person is the person that belongs to the words like I, we, our, us, ourselves, like that. Second person is the person that belongs to the words like you, your, yours, yourselves, yourselves, like that. Then third person belongs to he, she, it, they. Him, his, its, their, them, themselves, everything that belongs to he, she, it, there we see the third person. So you should understand that first person means I, second person means you, third person means he, she, it, they. This much you keep in mind. First person I, second person you, third person he, she, it, they. This will help us a lot while learning tenses. And how it helps us while learning tenses, what role it has to play while learning tenses, let's see here. In the above table, some pronouns have been categorized as persons. They are first, second and third. The third person singular nouns or pronouns have a major role to play in simple present tense and present perfect tense. This point we need to keep in mind. How these persons have a major role to play in tenses. Let's have a look at some examples. Especially here, what tenses, in which tenses they have a major role to play? In simple present tense and present perfect tense. Let's take the example of simple present tense. We usually take 8 pronouns to practice tenses. They are I, we, you, he, she, it, they. And see here, simple present tense, I will take the example of verb write. I write, we write, you write, he, she, it writes, they write. Here you might have observed a difference. With I, we, you, they, we said write, but when it comes to he, she, it, we said writes. Here is the difference, because he, she, it are third person singular. Then let's take the example of present perfect tense. I will take the example of same verb write. I have written, we have written, you have written, he has written, she has written, it has written, they have written. You might have observed the difference here. With I, we, you, they, we used have, but with he, she, it, we used has. So when we are learning the tenses, we go little bit in detail about these persons and what role they have to play there. Now just we saw about persons and what role they have in the tenses. Now let's have a look at one more important thing, that is verbs and their forms, before learning tenses. Verbs and their forms. When it comes to tenses, 5 different forms of a single verb are used in different tenses according to the time the tense suggests. They are V1, V1 plus S, V2, V3, V1 plus ing. Just now we looked at persons and what role they have to play in tenses. Now we should study about verbs and their forms also. They are also very important. There are 5 forms of a single verb and these 5 forms are used in all the 12 different tenses in different situations differently. When we study about 10 tenses, we shall study that in detail. I have written some examples here how a single verb takes 5 forms, 5 different forms while using in tenses. I have mentioned here irregular verb, regular verb and same verb. Let's have a look at this. V1, write. Let's take the example of the verbs write, ask and shut. Write is irregular verb, ask is regular verb, shut is same verb. Write. V1, write. V1 plus S. When it comes to V1 plus S, we add one S to the base form of the verb. When it comes to V2, that write has become here wrote. When it comes to V3, the same write has become written. In the V1 plus ing form of a verb, we add one ing. Then let's take an example of a regular verb. Ask, base form of the verb. Asks, we have added one S to make it V1 plus S. Asked, V2. Asked, V3. These regular verbs are same in V2 and V3. This we should keep in our mind better. Then in V1 plus ing, we add one ing to verb. Then same kinds of verbs. Shut, base form of the verb. Shuts, V1 plus S. Shut, shut. This same form of the verb remains same in V1, V2 and V3. But when it comes to V1 plus ing, we add one ing to the base form of the verb. So these are the 5 different forms of the verbs that we should remember. These will help very much even we are studying our tenses. I go on saying V1, V1 plus S, V1 plus ing, V2, V3. At that time you should remember this. Oh, V1 means this, V2 means this, V1 plus S means this. Like that. So same form, same verb, it takes different forms. So which verb is used in which tenses? Let's have a look at that also. Just now we studied a little bit about verbs and their forms. How a verb takes different forms when we are using in tenses. Mainly we saw 5 different forms of verbs. And how those 5 different forms of verbs are used in tenses and in which tense what form of verb is used. Let's see here with the help of this small table.